Let's stay with politics, shall we? And President William Ruto is roughly 2 weeks shy of the one-year mark in office, and already his style of governance is undeniable. As opposed to his predecessors, Uhuru Kenyatta and the late Mwai Kibaki, known for their laid-back styles, mostly preferring to remain in the capital, Ruto is a full-time groundsman, always finding a reason of staying closer to the people through developing tours, church services and fundraisers, akin to the ruling style of the late President Daniel Arap Moi. Aside from being a governance style, this strategy is also heavily political, as NTV's Ibrahim Karanja now explains.
William Ruto is out and about on the ground yet again. 345 days after taking over the country's reins of power, only the title seemed to have changed for the Kamagut-born 56-year-old Kenya's head of state. His political strategy, his demeanor, his wordings and antics all seem to have remained the same. Top on the most maintained strategies being the constant touch with the ground and the people.
We need to observe President Ruto using the lens that we used to observe President Daniel Arap Moi. President Ruto is actually what I can say a student, a proselyte of President Moi. All what he's doing right from the church, right from charities, right from giving, right from coming down to the wananchi, is a repeat of a style that was used by President Moi, but of course in a different generation, in a different time.
Be it on a development tour, a church service, or for whatever reason, the head of state is not letting go. While noting that his office as president mandates him to maintain touch, observers are also seeing the politics in the grassroots tours.
Development is a good terminology to use in a political sense. The trip is political.
During this anti-government protests, there were a lot of illegitimacy narrative regarding his government. He needs to go back to those regions to try to restore his legitimacy as the president of the Republic of Kenya.
In Ruto's tenure as deputy president, President Kenyatta, who was his then boss, christened his forays as Tangatanga, picking from Ruto's constant travels outside the capital. It is those visitations, together with Kenyatta's hands-off, laid-back character, that are attributed to Ruto's success in consolidating massive ground support, including taking over Kenyatta's place at the heart of the Mount Kenya politics. And in his visits now, the president is touted to be gaining, as the constant ground presence is already earning opposition politicians as well as opposition's ground.
If you look at it now, he is working towards the 2027 elections. Actually, immediately you started seeing him wanting to consolidate even the legislators to be on his side, so that now he can even have a say, a control in both houses of parliament. That is when you realize he was eyeing very far. And so we are in the campaign mode, and I can tell you, as we continue, you are going to realize we are going to have more of politics and more of politics until 2027, because that is what our politics has been. Our politics have been politics of continuity.
But while there is a thin line between branding the visitations as political or just as part of his presidential responsibility, Pundits say that those who may want to run against Ruto will have to work even harder if he continues with this strategy. Ibrahim Karanja, NTV.
In other news,